Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a Next.js, that is the React.js application from scratch, and we will see how the routing works in the Next.js and create some dynamic routes, and we'll know about the routing part of the application. So let's get started, and first I need to go to React.js. So I'll go to the official documentation of React.js. So I will click on this and I will go to installation part and creating a new React app. Okay, by default, React.js will recommend us Next.js, that is the React framework. Okay, to create a new React.js app. So Next.js is a React framework to create a React.js full stack app. So we copy this and then we go to our terminal here. Okay, we go to our terminal here, then we open a git bash, or you can use your command prompt what you're using, and we'll paste this command here and we'll click on enter. So now it will say, what is your project name? My project name will be, I'll just say a blog app. Okay. Okay. And I'll click on enter. So we want the default settings, and you can see the folder has been created here. And now it will install the dependencies. Okay. So here by default we get React DOM, React, and then Next.js. Okay, and Tailwind CSS, everything installed. So we get a uh, full stack structure and full stack boilerplate for the application. So now it will take some time to install. Now you can see that my Next.js application has been installed, and now what we are going to do is we are going to cd blog app. Okay, we go into that folder, so we can see that we are in the master branch here now, and we run the project. So it will be npm run dev. So we'll start the server of the Next.js. So this would take some time. Okay, it will start and we have it on localhost 3000. So we go to the, okay, localhost 3000. If we run this, so it would take some time because it's compiling, and you can see that Next.js has been installed and it's giving us some how to start this. Okay, so how to start this using, so we can modify the page.tsx file and we can use it. Okay, and now what we are going to, we are going to open this folder in our VS Code, and I'll say open folder. I'll go to OS JS apps. Okay, and I have a blog app that I just created, and if I open this, you can see that it has been created. Okay, so I opened the entire JS app folder. Wait, let me open the specific folder in this, not the entire one. So JS apps, if I go enter, no, so I only want blog app. Okay, so open this folder here, and you can see all of my files that are in this folder, and in the app folder, everything starts from the app folder. So we need to clear this. Okay, so I'll clear this layout here. So I do not want this layout, and I'll just say my blog app, so as the header. So let me put it in H1. Okay, so this is my app. So if it's compiling and it will re-render, and you can see this is my blog app. Okay, so now that we have created so the basic app, now let's go, let's see how the routing works in the Next.js application, that is the React.js routing. Okay, so now in Next.js we have the folder-based routing. So what we need to create is like I need a pages folder. Okay, so I'll create a new folder called as pages because we are creating an app called blogs. So or we can create a new folder called as yeah, pages. Okay, let's create it as post. Okay, let me create the folder as posts. Okay, and in this post we will have a new file, that is a recommended file, that is layout.tsx. Okay, layout.tsx, and we will have a new file that is page.tsx. Okay, so now that I have this page folder, so in my layout, what I need to do is I'll use this code. Okay, so I will explain you this code, what I have done. So these are the normal layout in my posts. Okay, this is the post layout. And here what I will have is I will have post will be pages and post will be blogs. So we'll have blogs and pages as posts. Okay. Okay, and here we'll just put some layout we will put here. So we will put some so this will be my pay posts. Okay, posts home. Okay, let me call this post home. Welcome to posts. Okay, so I will keep this like this. And in my layout, this is the common layout that will be used by other posts. So now I'll show you the nested routes, how to create them. So we create a new folder. So this will be pages. Okay, pages, and in this we will have new file, that is the page. So this is the entry point. Page is always the entry point of the specific route, TSX. Okay, and don't worry, I will give all of this code in the description. So I will give the link to the GitHub repository. Okay, so we have this page. So as we created the page.tsx, then we'll use this code here. So this will be pages. So this will be the pages route. So pages will come here. Okay, and then we'll also create another folder for blogs. So this will be a new folder that will be blogs. Okay, and here also there will be an entry point, that is the page.tsx file, and we put this again here. So this will be blogs, and blogs will come here. Okay, blogs will come here. Now if I go to my routing, okay, and if I click on blog like posts, you can see that I have post, and this is the welcome to post, and this is the layout, common layout file, which is rendering over here. And now if I click on pages, if I click on pages, it will come to the pages. Pages will come here, and if I click on blog, so it is compiling, so blogs will come here. So pages and blogs. So pages, if I click, it will go to the pages, and if I click blogs, it will come to blogs. Okay, so this is how, okay, the nested routes work. Now also if we want blogs, okay, now if we want suppose blogs slash ID or something like that. So how we can do that? Okay, so here also I will show you with an example. Okay, so let's create a new folder inside. Now let's create a new folder inside. Like we have. Okay, inside blogs. Okay, so we want a blog and we want the ID of the blog. So let's create a new folder called as ID, because this will be the dynamic blog ID that we would create, right? So let me click on enter. Okay, now what we have to do, the same way we create an entry point that is page.tsx inside this. Okay, page.tsx inside this. Okay, and now, okay, so we'll just use this will be a blog, so it will be individual blog. So I will just put an individual blog here, okay, and then I will go to let me go to slash 78 or something like this. Let me see if this is working first, the page. Yeah, individual blog here. You can see that individual blog here has come. And okay, now how to get this ID inside this? Okay, so we will see how to get the ID dynamic parameter inside this. So what we do is we use this. Okay, use client, and we use the use navigation, because I'm telling this is a client component to the Next.js app, and I'm using this use params here. Okay, and in the documentation it is mentioned how to use this. So you can see how we can use the params. So I'm going to say params. I'm going to copy this from the documentation and I'm going to use it over here. I'm going to use it over in my new project that I'm creating here. Okay, and you can see that I'm using this param here, and what is the element that we are using? ID, right? So we create. Okay, my battery is little low, so I'm going to put my charger. Okay, so what I'm going to do is ID. So my thing is ID here, and we have only one parameter, so I'm going to use this ID as a parameter here. Okay, and now here with ID, so this will be the dynamic params.id. Okay, and now if I go ahead and see my application here, you can see that 78 is coming here. So this will, if I change this to 23, it will come here. So this is the basic routing of the Next.js. So I'll be continuing with this series. If you have any comments, please do comment below the video, and I will address those. Okay. So thank you guys for watching.